everyone, I'm Sue and welcome back for another episode of Does This Notion Really Work? And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about thread heaven. Thread heaven was originally designed for beading by Ronnie Hennon. After lots of testing and lots of experiments, thread heaven's formula was created. In fact, it was awarded a U.S. patent. Before researching this notion, I had no idea the things that thread heaven was capable of. Let's take a look at all the things it can do. So let's take a look at the packaging. First, you have the outside packaging, and once you remove the little box, you are left with this cute little 1-inch square blue box. On the wrong side, it has a set of instructions that are very basic. We'll go over those in a few moments. And on the front, you have the top lid, which is separate. Now let's take a look at thread heaven itself. Once you open it up, it kind of reminds me of a glue stick, but it's not really sticky. It's actually more rubbery, and it's very smooth, and I also noticed that it's odorless. So here's how you use thread heaven. Once you open the lid, you'll take your thread and press the thread against the thread heaven, and then pull between fingers to remove the excess and product static charge. And repeat as necessary to prevent fraying and tangling. If your thread is super kinky, wrap that thread around a pencil and this will help unkink your thread. Let's see how it works. Wow, definitely smoother. Over time, the surface of your thread heaven may become embedded with tiny fibers and have those lines in it. So if this happens, what you're going to do is use the tip of your scissors or a pair of tweezers is what I like to use, and then use that tip to push the thread heaven away from the edge of the box. Basically, you're going to take it out and just flip it over on the other side. And honestly, there's plenty of sides that you can flip it to, so you're going to have this thread heaven for quite some time. So choose whichever side you would like, and I think I'll go with this one right here, and then just smush it back in. Smush, smush. Perfect, brand new. Like I said before, I was amazed at all the things that thread heaven can do. Let's go ahead and check out some. Well, it's designed to treat thread, extend the life of thread and the project. It does not melt or freeze. It protects against UV rays, mold, and mildew. It uses static electricity to reduce tangling and knotting. It's acid-free and non-toxic. It reduces thread drag. It can be laundered and ironed without staining or marking thread or fabrics. It's designed for both machine and hand use. It does not break down over time. It reduces hand fatigue by reducing friction and drag. It is not a petroleum product, and it reduces tangling and fraying. Wow, just amazing at all the things thread heaven is designed to do. What do you mean thread heaven isn't just for sewing and quilting? Seriously, take a look at this long list of other things that this can be used for. For embroidery, bookbinding, paper arts, basketry, cross-stitching, dressmaking, fly tying for fly fishing? Who would have thought? And even knitting. Thread heaven can even help when you're having troubles with machine embroidery with maybe some different tricky kinds of threads. Let's take a look and see how you can. First off, I want to tell you that you can do this with the needle in the machine, but for demonstration purposes, I thought this would be a little bit easier. Basically, you're going to just insert that needle a few times so that you're picking up enough of the thread heaven to fill the eye of the needle. This way, the thread will be coated as it passes through the needle, and repeat when the supply of the needle has been used. So you're probably wondering, where can I get thread heaven? Honestly, it's sold pretty much everywhere thread is sold. I've seen it everywhere from the big box fabric stores to the little tiny quilt shops. So be sure to ask your quilt shop. I've seen it range between $3 and $6. Sometimes they're sold in sets, sometimes shipping's included, so just check the pricing. So does this notion really work? Absolutely. I mean, how could it not? After 2 decades of them selling it and all the time they put into experiments and making this formula just right, I mean, they even have a patent. So it's pretty awesome stuff.
So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And if you like behind the scenes kind of stuff, go ahead and follow me. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Well, until I see you next time, I hope you have a creative day. Bye-bye.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe below. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.